Show of hands if you remember Ice Poseidon. You remember the video I did on him, right? Way back when I gave him an L and said he was a bad person, right? Of course you remember that video. That video, surprising, well not surprising, has the absolute most, I'll show you, right? Transparency, I'll show you. It's the most commented video I have. It's not the most viewed video at all. It's like top 5. But as far as comments, it is the most commented video I have on this channel at all. And that's because it was you guys and Ice Poseidon's fans arguing in the comments back and forth about who was right, who was wrong, who was sensitive, and who was this and who was that. Well, today we revisit Ice Poseidon after such a long time just to see where he is and how he's doing. But before I get into the parts I want to, here I am again starting the video off with a clip that has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the video. I just like showing what kind of person Ice is, and it typically pisses people off when I bring this kind of stuff up, so here you go.
Where's our black friends?
He's in the toilet.
Where the fuck is our shadow friends? In the toilet? Why? Did somebody flush him? Did they think he was shit or something? What the fuck happened?
No comment on that clip. I'll let you form your own opinion on what kind of person that is and what he stands for. But hey, let's get to the important part. Let's get to why we're talking about Ice Poseidon today and what's going on with him and his career. So without further ado, let's get to the show and roll the...
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Almost Twitch thoughts.
Good morning.
Hell of the day.
You hold this in for that bum ass.
Stupid.
The king is back.
King's Fame. Okay.
Can you copyright him right now?
Long time no see, buddy old pal Ice. I see you have nothing more to do than goof and goof and goof and goof. You're a goofy goof. You fucked up as I expected. And this time it's so many fuck ups that I'm scared that you won't make a comeback. For starters, one of your main forms of sharing and communicating and talking to your community, your subreddit, Ice Poseidon, is no longer available. The main one got private a while ago. It got quarantined. I didn't comment on it, didn't make a video about it. It got quarantined. If you don't know what that means, the entire site of Reddit blocked off his subreddit. A subreddit is a group of people who talk. It's a forum. They blocked it out from the rest of the world, so the only way you could find it would be to search it up yourself. It wouldn't show up in the popular things if anything happened, no trends, none of that. Now, his subreddit has gone private, so the only way to get in is via an invite. So it's pretty much dead in the water. There's a second one they made, a backup subreddit to try and keep the community going, but let's be honest, nobody's looking for that shit. So not only is your community now in private quarantine and very hard to find, no one can keep up with you really, but they also have turned their backs on you yet again, and they hate you even more so than they usually do, which is very dangerous because you, me, and everyone else knows how goofy and dangerous your community can be, which is how you got in this situation a week ago where they called another SWAT attack on your home and got your house surrounded by police cars and all kind of things. And that's what got you in a lot of trouble, Ice. But they didn't stop there. They didn't just stop with swatting your home. They then followed up to hack the mayor of Tampa. I don't even know why they did that. Don't know how they did that. Not sure why he didn't have two-step verification on his account. But hey, I'm sure he's old and confused about social media, so I'm not going to judge him. They hacked this account, and what did they do? They used the mayor of Tampa's account to tweet out your Twitter and a bunch of other people in your group's Twitter, which got all the attention back on you and got you in even more trouble, Ice. And of course, it doesn't just stop with tweeting you out, getting the attention on you as the hacker or the person who caused this hacking, which you didn't do, but people will think you did it because your name is all over it, literally. They also tweeted out something else that I'm not going to comment on yet again. But since you promote this behavior and you reward this behavior, you entertain this behavior, you shouldn't be surprised if this continues to happen, because then they use that account to call in a bomb threat on Tampa International Airport. That's a big yikes. That is a big yikes. You got people hacking the mayor of Tampa and reporting bomb threats about killing minorities. And you are the leader, as it appears, of this community. You are the person who kind of caused all of this. You are responsible, I would say. But you did cause it by not nipping this shit in the bud forever ago. Now, for those of you who think, damn, that's it, right? That's where it's, no, of course that's not where it stopped. You know there's always more. Shout out to Matt Watson, because I'm sure he was all over this one. Apparently they also used the mayor's account to tweet out child pornography. Now you can't take ads away from Twitter, so I'm not sure how you're gonna stop this one. I don't know if you're gonna hit up Daily Motion next. I don't know if you're gonna revive Live Me. But you better do something quick, because YouTube's gonna stop this shit soon. Now, to top off all of that shit, here's something you actually did do. You openly admitted to running a Ponzi scheme.
In order for the investors to make their money back, what we do is we grow the company to a certain point, and then we have other investors come in, and obviously they invest their money as well, hopefully more than $2 million.
So it's a Ponzi
and then
scheme.
obviously when we get more than $2 million invested,
You're
the
using-
other investors will get their 2 mil back, and then we have more money for the company and shit like that. So, or something like that. I don't know. It's not.
So you're using investors' money to invest in other people.
No, we're building a company, dude. We're building a website.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a
So
pyramid
so
scheme
you're
or
also
a
gonna run like
Ponzi
ads
scheme.
in there.
It's not a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme. Okay.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
And for those of you who don't know, a Ponzi scheme is absolutely illegal. A Ponzi scheme is when you get investors to invest in a product or service, and then in order to pay those investors back, you get new investors and you use the new investors' money to pay the old investors, and you keep that repeated cycle going without ever paying them from profit of your own product or service. The only profit that comes in is bringing in new people who think they're going to make profit, and you pay them with the new people who think they're going to make profit, and you continue to do so. I submitted to it, and now he's in even more trouble. Here's a clip, right, just to get you back into it. Here's a clip that I never got to use, because you remember I said, hey Ice, in that first video that I don't even like, by the way, in that first video, I said I might make a part 2. Here's a clip I was saving in case I ever did make a part 2. This is not a part 2. This is just the end to all of this shit, period. Here's a clip I never got to use that I really wanted to use. So I'm just going to throw it in here randomly. It has nothing to do with what's going on recently. But hey, enjoy this clip of Ice sexually harassing, not girls this time, not underage children, but guys.
I'm gonna fucking put it in there, and then you're not gonna be able to say
I'll
anything.
wax you on my dick.
Listen, I don't give a fuck, man. You take it. You take it.
That when he woke up next to Ice sometimes, Ice would be... What did you say he was doing?
What if, like, your friend, like, grabs your dick and jerks you off for 30 seconds and then spits on it and then says, stay still?
I mean, I don't know. Fucking discussing agents. I know.
Fuck.
I would love to have sex.
No, I was like, I want to finally have like a girl, bro. Like, we gotta get.
And this is what Paul did. No man pulls a man's pants down and sticks his dick trying to get it in their asshole and isn't at least curious on to trying to do it, right?
You got close that one night.
What? I put my penis in his asshole.
Close. It wasn't there.
Well, it wasn't in his asshole, but it was like between his butt cheeks.
Scary.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
It scares me.
Now, Ice, you never came out of the closet. That's fine with me if you don't want to do it. I don't judge you either way. But I just thought that clip was worth sharing, just because why not? Now, if you want to be disgusted, I might even put a timestamp. I'm really debating if I actually want to put the clip in for this one. This is recent. This is something that shows you how far Ice has fallen, because I'm going off the word of his community for this one. This is from the subreddit Ice Poseidon 2, his second community now, who's trying to like keep it going, who also tend to hate him. All credit to them. They decided to put a watermark right in the middle of it so no one would steal it, which is fine. I respect it. You clip someone else's content, you put a big ass watermark on it, so all props to you, I guess. Here's the clip of Ice. I'm going to explain it further before I just start, because some people might want to skip. So if you do not want to see a grown man spit on another grown man pathetically, nobody wins in this situation. He told him to open his mouth and let him spit in it to show his power over this person. If that's your thing, get ready to watch it. If it's not, I'll tell you where to skip ahead, or at least I'll try to remember to tell you skip ahead about maybe 30-40 seconds. It's very pathetic, it's very disturbing, it's very sick. Clip.
Face as well.
No, jump in the pool, asshole.
Right now? Of course. Can you hold the camera for me?
Uh-huh. I'm fucking wasted. I don't like this. You got me wasted. Jump in the pool, faggot.
I'm gonna take off my real pants though.
Uh-huh. Do it all.
Can you take the screen off?
Hold on. Open your mouth. I need to spit in your mouth.
What?
Get lower.
No. You missed, but it's okay, sire.
Lick it. There you go. Jump in the pool.
That was some form of an intern, I would take, who is a bitch. He has no dignity and no pride. He is willing to literally get on his knees and allow a grown man to spit in his mouth, even though he missed and hit it. That is not only disturbing, but it's disgusting. Like I said, Ice's community says this is all because Ice has been drinking a lot more, and he's been doing a lot more drugs lately, and he's just going down this dark path. Could you imagine? You guys tried to get me to go to Cali, not you. Not people who fuck with me. I'm talking about Ice's community, and Ice invited me to Cali. If I went to Cali and hung out with the Cali boys, I would still be out there somewhere, missing teeth and high as a kite somewhere. Lord knows, I'd be holding up a sign that says we'll give L's for money. Do I look like I want to be in that situation? That's not for me. Might be for some of you other people who decide to follow and surround Ice. But no. I'll pass. I don't know what's happening out there in Cali. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the water. I know they don't even have water like that. But somebody needs to let me know. I'm sure one of you have been to Cali recently. Please let me know what's going on down there, baby. Please. Because God knows that shit sounds like hell. And I feel bad because not only does this affect Ice, but think about the people I talked about that are around Ice. Think about it. Because recently I saw a clip of Mexican Andy still hanging around Ice for some reason. They made him cry because they told him he had to sleep in the basement, I think, or something like that. They told him he couldn't sleep in his hotel room, and it was some, like, they were trying to bully him again, which I say he shouldn't let them do. They were trying to bully our man Mexican Andy. He was just out here trying to, I guess, make money on streams, and they were trying to pick on him again. He started crying.
Anyone ever think they'd let Mex Andy move in just to fuck with him? You know, they all talk shit about him behind his back, so.
Whatever, dude. Thank you for the donut, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, Andy.
What's going on?
Are you streaming?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What?
You had to sleep in the garage, buddy.
In the garage?
Yeah. We had a private conversation off stream, and I told you if you put me on blast again, you gotta sleep in the garage. So I talked to Ice, and he said that you could sleep in the garage for a week. You could earn this bedroom back. You gotta sleep with the butlers.
That's fine. That's cool. That's cool, man, I guess.
Butlers, and Cassandra gets the room for the week.
Alright. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. I mean, fuck it.
I love you, Andy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess so then. Never mind. I'll
kick off again.
I told you, Andy, get the fuck away from Ice. Go do your own thing. Go be a better person. Trying to imitate him is not doing you favors. And then you got Yuber. I'm sure he's still missing teeth. I'm sure he's still doing who knows what. Get the fuck away from Ice. That wasn't me just talking shit. I was trying to help you. Get the fuck away from this whole thing. Move back home. You don't have to do this. I swear you don't have to do this, bro. You could be doing something so much better. God damn, get away from him. Please. All I can say is, hey, best of luck to all of you involved. Don't really got too much more to add, so I'll wrap it up. This is an L for Ice, obviously. It's not L for everybody else. This is mostly for Ice. This is not a part 2. There will not be another part. I believe this is it for Ice Poseidon. I think this is the last we'll really hear about Ice Poseidon. At least I hope this is the last we hear from Ice Poseidon, because it gets worse and worse, I imagine, so I don't want to talk about him again. Hopefully it gets better for the guy. But for now, let me go ahead and wrap this up. Ice Poseidon, you get this L of the day. Now, I don't think I'm really going to end this one with a bunch of rhymes. To be honest with you, even if I did, you probably won't see it, respond, or react to it because you don't have the time. You have a lot of other shit to worry about. Stuff like telling that pathetic ass intern to wipe his mouth. That shit was so gross. Please tell him to grow a pair. Imagine being somebody's parents, you watching that happen. You a grown ass man. Is this what you doing? Eesh. I knew California knew how to party, but I didn't know this is the kind of party that was going on. And I'm glad I found out before I got trapped in one of those parties. As far as the people who watch this video, if you agree with this L, what you do, leave a like on the video. Let me know how you feel about all of this down in the comments below. Side note, another Dreams Rule Me hoodie. Don't forget to use code LDAY to get 25% off of all merchandise and put 10% of that income and revenue that you spend on the site towards mental health awareness. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to follow me on Twitter at the L of the day. Until next time, that is all I have left to say. This has been the King Miles King. And this has been your L of the day.